You've heard the stories, the legends, but nothing can prepare you for the chilling truth behind the iconic serial killer Ted Bundy. This is no Hollywood horror. The real tale is even more twisted, more disturbing than you ever imagined. The making of a monster. Ted Bundy was a charming man on the outside, but he had a dark secret. Beneath his friendly facade, he was a dangerous predator. As he grew older, Bundy's fixation on control, power, and the twisted fantasy of dominating others only intensified. He became an avid consumer of violent and pornographic material, and his encounters with women became increasingly predatory and dehumanizing. Bundy would prowl the streets, using his good looks to lure unsuspecting women into his trap. Once he had them, he would subject them to horrific acts of violence, leaving behind a trail of mutilated bodies and severed heads. Despite his crimes, Bundy managed to maintain a sense of normalcy. He was a law student by day and a volunteer counselor by night, all while his darkest urges were simmering beneath the surface. The sheer brutality of Bundy's actions was truly chilling. He seemed like a regular, respectable person, but he was actually a monster in disguise. His descent into depravity showed that the worst evil can sometimes hide behind a friendly smile. The reign of terror. The horrifying truth about Ted Bundy's twisted double life soon became evident as the nation grappled with the full scope of his crimes. From the Pacific Northwest to Florida, Bundy had left a trail of devastation, with his victims numbering in the dozens, if not more. Bundy had a chilling way of operating. He would prowl college campuses, using his good looks to lure unsuspecting young women into his trap. Once he had them, he would subject them to horrific acts of violence, their screams echoing in the silence as he reveled in their anguish. The details of Bundy's crimes were truly nightmarish. He would keep the severed heads of his victims as twisted trophies, and he even had the audacity to attend the funerals of those he had murdered just to witness the pain he had caused. Bundy's ability to evade capture for so long only added to the public's sense of fear and dread. This charming monster managed to slip through the hands of the authorities time and time again. When he was finally caught, the trial that followed was a media frenzy, but Bundy remained defiant and unrepentant until the very end. The legacy of Ted Bundy. Even after the twisted legacy of Ted Bundy came to an end, a chilling truth remained. The most dangerous monsters often hide in plain sight among us. Bundy's story was a stark testament to a terrifying reality. The greatest threats don't always lurk in the shadows. No, they can be the people we least suspect, the friendly neighbor, the charming coworker, even the trusted friend. Beneath Bundy's disarming veneer of normalcy, he had indulged in the darkest of fantasies, committing unspeakable acts of violence that left a trail of devastation in his wake. Yet, even as the bodies piled up, he maintained his facade, skillfully evading capture and toying with the authorities, daring them to unmask the monster that lurked within. In the realm of true crime, few have left a legacy as haunting as Bundy's. His story serves as a stark reminder that the greatest evil can sometimes be cloaked in the most ordinary of guises, waiting to strike when we least expect it. For the true horror lies not just in the brutality of his actions, but in the realization that the most dangerous predators often hide among us, their sinister nature concealed behind a smile. That dude was seriously messed up, the stuff nightmares are made of. If you found this as captivating as us, make sure to drop a like and subscribe so you don't miss our next journey into the darkest corners of true crime. Until next time, stay safe out there.